Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Spanish River High takes on Boca Raton High tonight on School Duel. Welcome to another exciting episode of School Duel, where close to 60 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. Now, the top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winners walk away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championships. Details on this competition can be found online at qunlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, the second round game matches Spanish River High versus Boca Raton High in what is going to be quite the showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the quarterfinals. So let's hear it for our two competitors. But of course, we have more, because during the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will, of course, win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. How exciting is that, guys? Yeah! All right. I've got a great audience today, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, prepare for the warning shot. Your first question deals with animals. Scientists from this country recently discovered at least 3 new species of animals within its Cape Melville range on its Cape York Peninsula. Name this land down under. Yes, Nathaniel?
Australia.
Correct. Good job. And we are off. Okay, here we go. Millionaires. Molly Brown became a millionaire and used her money to tour the world. What ship's first voyage? Cole?
Titanic.
Correct. Good job. Colleges. Name this Southern college whose men's football team is coached by Les Miles. Its colors, Cole?
LSU.
Correct. Good job. Louisiana State. Roots. Give the most common meaning of the Greek root graph as used in the English words biography and bibliography. We were looking forward to write. All right, let's move on to preludes. Its title character is a burglar. Its settings include the forest of Mirkwood, the Misty Mountains, a Lonely Mountain, and Bag End. Name this prelude to The Lord of the Rings that tells of Bilbo Baggins. Yes, Nathaniel?
The Hobbit.
Yes, good job. Historic figures. Archaeologists studying in Nepal have discovered evidence that he may have been born up to 300 years earlier than previously thought. Name this religious figure. Yes, Jacob R.
Siddhartha Gautama.
Correct. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by Extreme Action Park in Fort Lauderdale. Now, this is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and then shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will, of course, get the points. So let's go. Snowfire in the Aragon novels and Tolkien's characters, Fatty Lumpkin and Shadowfax, are all what type of animal that also, David?
Horse.
Yes, good job. And a little known fact here, horses have been domesticated for over 5,000 years, and estimates suggest that there are around 60 million horses in the world today. All right, let's move on to Oscar winners. Name the Oscar-winning film whose theme song, Gonna Fly Now, is played while its title character, yes, Jacob R.
Rocky.
Yes, that's what we were talking about. Legislation. It was used to govern America for much of the 1780s until the Constitution was agreed on. Nicole?
Articles of Confederation.
Yes, good job. Let's move on to fuel. Identify this fuel additive that now makes up 1/3 of America's annual corn. Jacob K.
Ethanol.
Ethanol is correct. Good job. Leaders. His stepfather Lolo was conscripted into the Indonesian army. His father was a native of Kenya. Name this U.S. president. Jacob R.
Barack Obama.
Yes, sir. Good job. All right, bodies of water. Beaver Island and the Manitou Islands are found within this large body of water. Yes, Joshua. All right, Boca Raton, the question is all yours. Now, yes, David?
Hudson Bay.
No, we're looking for Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. All right, let's move on to comic strips. Its occasional characters have included John's brother, Doc Boy. Name this Jim Davis comic. David?
Garfield.
Yes, good job. All right, the Caribbean. What Caribbean country's capital is Nassau? Nicole?
Jamaica.
Incorrect. Boca? Yes, Jacob K?
Bahamas.
Correct. All right. Oh, there's our horn. That means the end to the warning shot round. We do have a tie game right now. Boca Raton and Spanish River both are holding on to 60 points each. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
Improve your money skills with Brightstar University. At Brightstar University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Brightstar University is brought to you by Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Action ended with a tie between Boca Raton High and Spanish River High. They each have 60 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's go ahead and take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Now, let's start with the Spanish River Sharks. Welcome. All right, they brought a lot of audience members with them. Let's start with Joshua, who's a junior. Joshua, today's question is there a special teacher who you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I'd like to give a shout out to my chemistry teacher and tutor, Miss Leeds. She's phenomenal, and she's always been there for me.
Awesome, sounds good. Now we have next to you is Cole. He's a junior. Go ahead, Cole.
I'd like to shout out my U.S. history teacher, Mr. Lampman.
Very nice. And Jacob R., you're a junior. Who are you shouting out?
I'm going to give a shout out to my science teacher, Mr. Davis. Shall I say we have a good chemistry going?
Oh, I like it a lot. All right, and the captain of Spanish River's team is Nicole, who's a senior. The floor is yours.
I'd like to shout out our awesome coach, Miss Paulette Riedel.
Very nice. All right, now that we know everyone on Spanish River's team, let's go ahead and meet their competitors. They are the Boca Raton Bobcats. Welcome. All right, starting with Nathaniel. He's a senior. And who would you like to shout out?
I'd like to give a shout out to my chemistry teacher, Mr. Elvey. I'd like to just tell him to stay solvent.
Oh, I like it. All right, very nice. And we have David, who's a junior. You're up next.
I'd like to shout out Mr. Benskin, my AP biology teacher and the best science Olympiad sponsor on the planet.
Very nice. Jack, you're a junior. Go ahead.
I'd like to shout out Ms. Garofalo, my AP language teacher. She's amazing and is helping me prep for the SAT.
Very nice. That's very important, too. Last but not least, we do have the captain of Boca's team. His name is Jacob K., and he's a senior. So go ahead.
I'd like to shout out our coach, Dr. Pacelli. She's been with all of us for 3 years in debate, and she's here with us today.
That's very nice. And she's still putting up with you guys after 3 years. Look at that. Awesome. All right, guys. Right here at School Duel, we always like to take a moment to just say thank you to everyone who's in the education field. We appreciate your service to our youth. Move on to round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each team competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school, worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. We're going to start with Jacob K. and Nicole, so come on down. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. In the 2014 Golden Globes Award, this Disney film, Let It Go, and yes, Nicole.
Frozen.
Frozen, that's what we're looking for. All right. Spanish River. The following bonus questions all deal with the 2014 Golden Globes. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. This co-host won Best TV Actress for Parks and Recreation. Yes, Cole?
Amy Poehler.
Yes, awesome. All right, here's your second bonus question. This one's now worth 10 points. She won Best Supporting Actress for American Hustle. Nicole?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, good job. Here's your third bonus question worth 15 points. This movie about Solomon Northup won Best Movie Drama. Jacob R?
Birdman.
No, we're looking for 12 Years a Slave. But Jacob R, Jack, it's your turn to joust, so come on down, gentlemen. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. The manatee is this state's official marine. Jacob R?
Florida.
Yes, we're talking about our own state. All right, Spanish River, we're back with you, and the following bonus questions all deal with U.S. state facts. Bonus question number 1 again is 5 points. This red bird is the official bird of 7 states, but not Arizona. Yes, Cole?
Cardinal.
Yes, good job. And here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. Its state motto is the Greek word eureka. Name the state. Jacob R.
Pennsylvania.
No, we're looking for California. All right, here's your third bonus question. This one's 15 points. Its state vegetable is a chili pepper, and the state gem is turquoise. Name the state. Cole, go ahead.
Nevada.
No, we're looking for New Mexico. All right, Cole, David, come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Finish this phrase from Lincoln's famous Gettysburg Address. 80 and... Yes, Cole?
7 years ago.
Correct. Good job, Spanish River. Here we go again. The following bonus questions all deal with finishing a phrase from the Gettysburg Address. Bonus question number 1 again is 5 points. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new... Jacob R?
Nation conceived in liberty.
Very good. All right. Bonus question number 2 worth 10 points. That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the... Nicole?
Union.
Oh, we're looking for earth. All right. Bonus question 3 is worth 15 points and dedicated to the proposition that 5 words. Jacob R.
All men are created equal.
Yes, very nicely done. All right. We have Joshua, we have Nathaniel, so come on down. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question. It's worth 10 points. What type of dance usually requires special shoes with noisemakers on them? Yes, Joshua.
Tap dance.
Correct. Very good. Spanish River, it's been a sweep. Here we go. The following bonus questions all deal with terms used in dance. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. This type of dance is very elegant. Dancers often dance on their toes. Instead, Cole?
Ballet.
Yes, very good. Here's your second bonus question. This one again is worth 10 points. This is an actual dance sequence created and followed by the dancers in a group. Josh?
Choreography.
Yes, very good. And your third bonus question, 15 points here. This type of dance is created by a specific culture and has often been done for centuries. Josh?
Flamenco.
No, we're looking for folk. Well, that horn means the end to the joust. Spanish River has taken the lead. They have 155 points. Boca Raton has 60 points. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
We love magnet programs!
From elementary to high school, Broward County Public Schools magnet programs provide extra opportunities and experiences for students in specific fields of study. International Baccalaureate, Military Academy, Montessori, Performance and Visual Arts, Sciences, and many others. The programs are free. Shop early for your child's education. Apply online today at browardschools.com. Broward County Public Schools magnet programs.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. The second round match had Spanish River High competing against Boca Raton High. We do have Spanish River currently leading. Their score is 155. Boca Raton has 60 points. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. During this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Now, each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school has the opportunity to steal the points. Since Boca Raton is trailing, they will have the opportunity to pick their category. Now, today's choices are It's Easy or the X Factor. So which category would you like, Boca Raton?
We're going to go with It's Easy.
All right, it's all yours. Schools, here comes the rapid fire. Boca Raton, it's easy. In this category, the answer contains the letters E and Z, but not necessarily in that order. Remember, you will have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each, so cue music and let's begin. Greek god.
Zeus.
Letter of the Greek alphabet.
Zeta.
Atmospheric layer that contains trioxygen.
Ozone.
Striped African wild horse.
Zebra.
2011 Kevin James movie with animals.
Zoolander.
A native of Prague. A fastener used in jeans.
Zipper.
A corpse brought to life by supernatural forces.
Zombie.
Microsoft's attempt to compete with the iPod.
Zune.
Old Central American Empire.
Aztecs.
Very good, Boca Raton. We got through all of your questions. Spanish River, let's see if you know the ones that they missed. Starting with 2011 Kevin James movie with animals. Josh?
Zoolander.
Oh, it's Zookeeper. You guys were very close, though. All right. And do you know a native of Prague? Yes,
Check.
Cole?
Check.
Very good. Awesome. All right. Good job. Now, Spanish River, your category is the X Factor. And in this category, the answer contains a word that contains the letter X. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So cue music and let's begin. A musical instrument played with a mallet.
Xylophone.
Popular photocopier brand.
Xerox.
Houston's NFL team.
Texans.
Group containing Wolverine, Cyclops, and Night.
X-Men.
Noble gas fitting the category.
Xenon.
Microsoft Games console.
Xbox.
Babe Ruth's first major league team.
Expos.
The 37th U.S. president.
Nixon.
Renee Zellweger's role in Chicago. A common saying referring to buried treasure.
X marks the spot.
Very good, Spanish River. We got through all of your questions. You only missed 2. Boca Raton, do you know the answer to Babe Ruth's first major league team? Jacob K.
Red Sox.
Yes. And Renee Zellweger's role in Chicago. Her name was Roxy. All right. All right, guys, there's a buzzer. That means the end to the rapid points. Boca Raton now has 150 points, but we're going to take a short break, and then we will be back for the final showdown.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, and we've got a good second round match going as Spanish River clings to its lead over Boca Raton. The current score is 245 to 150. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. The schools will go against each other with toss-up questions, but this time these questions are now worth 20 points. Now remember, if a question is answered incorrectly, then the other school can steal the points. So schools, this is for a spot in the quarterfinals. It is time for the final showdown. Your first question deals with cities. What Italian city was preserved for centuries in the ash of Mount? Yes, Jacob R.
Rome.
Incorrect. Boca Raton. Yes, David.
Pompeii.
All right, let's move on to states. Which major city was built in the late 1950s to be the new capital of Brazil? Cole.
Brasilia.
Documents. Thailand has had a record 17 of them. India's runs the longest at 500 pages. South Africa, Cole.
Constitution.
Wikipedia. What genre of literature is defined by Wikipedia as fiction dealing with the solution of a crime or the unraveling? Yes, Jacob R.
Mystery.
Athletes. He has been credited with single-handedly crushing Hitler's myth of Aryan supremacy. Cole.
Jesse Owens.
Fast math. What is the square root of 81 minus the square root of 25? Yes, Cole?
4.
Very good. Quick capitals. What is the capital of Romania? Jacob R. Okay, Boca Raton? Yes, Jack?
Bucharest.
Sites. Established in 1921, it is now guarded by members of the Old Guard. Identify this most famous grave site, David?
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Mark Twain. In Mark Twain's travel book, The Innocents Abroad, what country was Twain visiting when he said he was shown the spot where Pharaoh's daughter found Moses in the... Yes, Jacob R?
Egypt.
Math vocabulary. What is an adjective for two lines that have the same slope? Jacob K?
Parallel.
Molecules. A molecule with an odd number of electrons is called a free what? Yes, Nathaniel?
Radical.
Tall tales. Cordwood Pete is said to be the younger and smaller brother of this giant lumberjack who owned a blue ox. Yes, Joshua?
Paul Bunyan.
1950s. He got his start in nightclubs in East St. Louis. Name this 1950s rock and roll singer and guitarist known, David?
Elvis.
Incorrect. Spanish River. He was known for the songs Johnny Be Good and Roll Over. Jacob R.
Chuck Berry.
Amphibians. The Illinois state amphibian is the eastern tiger variety of what creature that looks like a small lizard and can regenerate? David?
Salamander.
Canada. Its last mayor, Rob Ford, admitted to problems with both drugs and alcohol. Name this largest city in Canada, Cole?
Toronto.
U.S. geography. Name this river that stretches between Colorado and the Gulf of Mexico, passes through the city of El Paso and Laredo, and serves for, yes, Jacob R.?
Rio Grande.
Famous American. He finished his first solo work in 1898, his house on Forest Avenue in Oak Park, Illinois. Identify this American prairie-style architect who designed New York's Guggenheim Museum. All right, we're looking for Frank Lloyd Wright. National monuments. In which U.S. state would you find giant sequoias? Jacob R.?
California.
Shelters. When Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, more than 25,000 people lived there temporarily. Name this indoor Cole?
The Superdome.
Incorrect. Boca Raton. Name this indoor stadium in Houston, Texas, now scheduled for demolition and once famed for its fake grass called turf. Yes, David?
Astrodome.
Justices. Name the first black Supreme Court justice. Jacob R.
Thurgood Marshall.
Novels. Name the Charles Dickens novel whose 2013 movie version includes Ralph Fiennes as Abel Magwitch. Helena Bonham Joshua.
On the Origin of Species.
Incorrect. Boca Raton. Yes, Jack?
David Copperfield.
Incorrect. We're looking for Great Expectations. All right, guys, that sound brings the end to this second round School Duel match. Woo! What an interesting match. Spanish River goes on to winning. Their lead is 485 points to Boca Raton's 290 points. Now, Spanish River, this win is putting you into the quarterfinals, so congratulations. All right, of course, great job to everyone here today. Now, this also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge, and today's winner is, drumroll please, Jacob R. Congratulations from Spanish River. Jacob, congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Now, of course, at this time, I'd like to thank you at home for watching, and thank you to our sponsors for making School Duel possible. Now, don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all of the schools involved in this year's games, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game. But most importantly, make sure you tune in next week to School Duel Thursday at 7 p.m. as West Broward High takes on Cooper City High in the first quarterfinal match. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks again for watching.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.